There lived a parrot in a window with a newspaper in his claws. He'd read the morning headlines and then loudly disagree with laws. He knew the names of politicians. He knew the price of bread. And when the postman came each morning, the bird would shout, "You've misread." Craw, craw! His owner thought him clever. The neighbors thought him strange. The parrot knew the alphabet, but never learned to behave. He'd sit beside the dictionary and study every word, then swear that human spelling was the stupidest thing he'd heard. He could read the newspaper, he could count from 1 to 10, but nobody had discovered how to teach him when to stop. Craw, craw, craw! He's a very clever parrot, but he's terribly impolite. He can read about the weather and still argue every night. He knows every word you whisper, every secret that you hide. And if you say he's only stupid, he'll correct you from inside. One afternoon he found a novel left open on a chair. He read it from beginning and complained about the ending there. He circled all the spelling mistakes with a piece of red crayon, then proudly ate the pencil and continued reading on. Craw, craw! He learned a little arithmetic, he learned a little French. He knew the names of composers and could calculate the rent. But every time they praised him, he'd become unbearably proud, then climb upon the television and lecture to the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, your education is incomplete. Then the clarinet begins to laugh beneath his little feet. Parrot read a book about the sea, then announced he'd bought a ticket and was leaving immediately. They told him birds don't purchase tickets, they don't understand the train. He answered with a perfect sentence, "Your argument is plainly insane." Craw, craw! Parrot, but he's terribly impolite. He can read about the weather and still argue every night. He knows every word you whisper, every secret that you hide. And if you say he's only stupid, he'll correct you from inside. Far too clever, perhaps the humans were too proud. Perhaps intelligence is wasted when nobody allows it out. So give the bird a library, a a chair and something bright. But hide the newspapers carefully before he starts a fight. Cry, cry, cry. He's a very clever parrot, and he's probably right. He read the final chapter while we argued through the night. So if you meet a talking bird who claims to know your mind, be polite and close the window. He may correct you from behind.